don't know how. I don't know how this mic is gonna be, so give it a little bit of time. Eventually, hopefully, it does work as well. So that's another thing. So I really hope it works right now. And that I can actually do a normal commentary, unlike the last one in Trail Mountain. There we go. Sorry, it's a bit late as well. Can one of you actually let me know if the microphone is working or is it just the controller? Because and we got rain. Looks like and we joined and we just joined in on the action. So there it is, KG Racing in at the front with Type Bossing behind, Mr. Bazik in third, J Larry fourth, Reno in fifth. So I just got just for the start of the race. And it looks like it's absolutely tipping down with rain. Looks like the drivers are on full wet conditions, which actually we have multiple spinners already. And there goes another one of the BMW cars, surprisingly. Andy and Fuba are going at them very quick into turn 10. I don't know how the mic is, that's the thing. Sorry, it's very, very late. I missed the whole quali. I was walking over, basically, I don't have my car on. I still made it. Look, it is actually. Which I'll probably change that in minutes, but looks like we have multiple already blue flags, and I don't know if just spun, but looks like we're on lap 2 of many. Pyro Fuba going at into turn 4. Pyro Fuba. It's going to be Fuba just defending on top of Samplov on the inside of Pyro. He goes, and is that going to be P8? It is going to be P8 for Samplov, just holding on as Pyro tries to go back at Samplov. Going into turn 5, it doesn't seem to be the case, but Lego on the inside of Pyro just misses out on P9. And as we carry on with this battle between Fuba, Samplov, Pyro and Lego, Kingston will soon be on it as yellow flags. And I don't know who spun. Looks like it was Reno who spun. Came back onto the track nicely as Jamie just looked and chilled. KG Racing with the fastest number. Mr. Bassett now with 147. Jesus, this is absolutely loud. Honestly, it's mental. And we have another spin off Fuba, so it looks like this rain is causing a lot of problems for our drivers. And just on what it's just mental. Lego on the inside had a look at the inside on Pyro, but looks like he's trying to get real close to his rear bumper on Pyro. There it is. Lego and Pyro once again. That's Lego holding on. He's absolutely alive, but looks like Samplov has spun out, causing tons of problems. The rain is finally making it a little bit interesting. that, which doesn't seem to happen for us. And I thought that we'd just have battled there, but we don't. KG just absolutely dominated in the rain, as Smells of Funk did get promoted to Tier 1 with some other drivers as well. The likes of, actually, I'll let you know as KG sets another fastest lap of the race. And I will let you know who got demoted as well. So, actually, I'll tell you after this race ends, as I have found the post. I'll let you know as soon as this race ends. Looks like Jamie with 2 second time penalty. So he's going to be disadvantage so far. And all it is, keep it clean, as Lego sets fastest first sector. If I can, maybe that's a little bit better. Can one of you at least tell me how the audio quality is? As I don't know, as Lego tries to go on the inside of Pyro, and Jesus, that would have been, well, Pyro would have been reporting that's for sure. Lego oversteer and so forth, cannot keep it under control. Pyro got now 1 second ahead of him, and as we look behind us, Jamie will have to slow down with too much curb. On the exit of turn 5 into turn 6, and there will have to be Jamie forcing to slow down as Kingston onto the grass spinning, as I just saw there. Side by side with Chills, not a good idea in the rain. And Chills off track, rejoined very dangerously, I have to admit that. The Filthy finally racing alongside Chills, his teammate. Reno trying to make a recovery drive as Reno on the inside of the Filthy, making it nearly 3 wide next to Chills' rear bumper. Through the curves the drivers go, and Reno takes 11th as another driver has spun, looks like making that to 10th place as he tries to chase down after Chills with another 7 minutes remaining on the clock. Looks like we have a battle close by up here, looks like, but we'll keep a close eye on that fight. This is the more interesting fight between Chills and Reno, as Reno with the slipstream. Chills on the inside line trying to defend. Reno unfortunately had to back out of the attempt to overtake Chills into turn 4, but Reno getting the better exit from Chills. They go side by side going into turn 5, and Chills cannot keep the car under control. Reno nicely done round the outside of Chills, and that brings Reno up into P9 using the Jags full, well, I don't know where I wanted to go with that, but just holding on to P8 as Reno is on a charge, and Reno on the inside he goes as Reno takes 8th. But Jamie with a switchback as they make contact. Reno off track. That's going to be a report for Jamie. That's for sure. And that is, well, that is filthy. That is filthy. Well, there he is actually. Speaking of filthy. Looks like one of the drivers just went off track. I'm pretty sure it was Jamie, as Chills is all over the back of Jamie now. But at the same time, actually that's the closer fight. Chills on the inside of Jamie, and easy move does it into turn 3. from Charles as he tries to keep the car under control in these wet conditions. Surprisingly, he actually did, but Jamie might lose another position to Filthy. And he did. Looks like the Hyundai drivers are following each other. That's Jamie late braking into turn 4 as Chills goes off track, and it's easy move to Filthy and Jamie. Same as Reno up into P8, 9 and 10. They go as Filthy drifts. Well, that little turn. Jamie using all the exit curb, as we just saw there. One driver just spun, looks like it's Fuba, who, oh actually never mind, looks like it's Pyro who had to slow down, and Fuba's up into P6. As battles are literally all over the place, and Chills Andy Skittles, for the first time saying Skittles' his name in this stream so far. Jesus, it is absolutely loud. Just because of how actually loud it is. But Reno on the inside of Jamie, easy move does it. Into turn 1, and are there going to be moves? Andy goes quite wide there, and Skittles doesn't use it to his advantage. Instead, he gets a 1 second time penalty. I don't know what for, but he didn't even cut the corner or anything. Quite strange. But there goes Andy on the inside line of Chills, and it's going to be Andy's corner, but Chills with the switchback makes a beautiful defensive masterclass there from the Hyundai driver. And Andy, unfortunately, was the victim of the switchback. That Chills done, and he tried to look at it again as Andy pushes Chills into the gravel, which puts him down to P13. Not sportsmanlike from Andy, kind of rude, but that's going to be taken to Stewart's as Reno up at P9. Filthy running away with it from Reno and Jamie. It looks like this is just the only battles that are actually happening on track right now, and the drivers only have another 2 minutes of racing in the sprint. As I managed to capture some of the sprint, thankfully. Actually, I managed to get from 2 near the start. So at least I got the most important, the race, as quali is, in my opinion, quite boring, but obviously full coverage would be best. Full coverage is the best, obviously, so I'm not going to complain about that. As Andy tries to chase down after Jamie, he has a 1.6 second gap. Can he overcome that, as a lot of wet patches there on the curbs, looks like. These wet tyres should handle it very nicely, if you have to ask me. All the drivers being careful not to use too much braking power, as they could even spin out, as we watch Reno's onboard actually not using all of the braking power, because he could easily spin out in these wet conditions. This is what I'm pretty sure he plays on. Watch along with him. Be gentle on the accelerator as well to spin out. He's tried to use all of the braking power, but he keeps on catching up to Filthy, looks like, as I was on board with him, as he's now reduced the gap to, well, it was 5 tenths, but now it's gone up to nearly a second. And looks like we have a fight at the front between ALR and Mr. Bazza, looks like. And this is the final lap of the race. Looks like someone will not do 9 laps, and it's going to be Sample of Kingston Chills. Mr. Bazza and ALR here, fighting all the way towards the end of the race. Looks like all the drivers have now got used to the wet conditions. And will any of them spin out, or is it going to be a 1-2 for the Porsche team if Mr. Bazak spins, or is it going to be a 1-3 which Mr. Bazak, using all the curb on the exit of turn 5, set in the fastest second sector, and it's going to be a 1-3, I think. As I look up the fields, no battles, but looks like KG Racing will take the sprint for the Porsche team. The second week in a row, setting another fastest lap, and Mr. Bazak will just hold on to P2. Joe Leary rounding off the podium. Type Boss, brilliant display, P4. Lego will secure P5, Fuba P6, Pyro in 7th. Filthy, I think he's going to take P8. Just. Reno will have to secure for P9, and Jamie will round off the points. Andy and Skittles will round off 11th and 12th. And that is the sprint race over. KG Racing, again, a victor in the sprint race. Not for the first time, but last season as well, as he was teammates with Lego Man, who is in the Tier 1. Let me quickly adjust the sound so that it's not too loud on stream. There we go. And I'm pretty sure... Oh, actually, first things first, let me tell you who got promoted and demoted from everything. Hold on 1 second, if I can find it again. There it is. So what happened was KG, so Olive and Funk have been promoted to Tier 1. Same as Elite Spectra, he also has been promoted to Tier 1. As who's been relegated is KG Racing, Super Jurgen 01, and L Trucker as well, who we all know is absolutely rapid trucker. So yeah. Okay, alright. Looks like everyone's out already. Oh, and Skittles. Just 1 second. Why do you have to be so freaking loud for? No, 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 no. Cancel. I was about to say. And it's still too loud. Oh, alright, I'll just have a play around with it, I guess. But at least the mic is working. So that's what matters. And Skittles will kick us off with the one-shot qualifying as we speak. And no one at the front is spinning out, going into turn 1. As the drivers got used to the wet weather. As KG actually drifts turn 1. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be the favourite for pole position. As Samgrove picks up a 2.5 second penalty, which will affect his lap. And this time, you cannot, well, you can have a tyre strategy, but it's either going to be a one-stop as it's meant to rave the whole race, or a two-stop. And I personally think it's going to be the one-stop, which will be the more popular tyre strategy. As in the 15-minute race that we just had, tyre degradation didn't even bother. Just a second. Maybe this might work. Hopefully, please. Maybe, please. So, hopefully, that should do the justice. As Skittles now, 1:49.2 is his fastest lap. As Andy now on provisional pole, Typos on provisional pole, Reno now provisional pole, Chills up into second, Filthy. Where did Filthy end up? I don't know where Filthy ended up. On provisional pole, looks like. KG back on provisional pole. Alright, what is going on at the moment? Right, anyway. I'll just let everyone just be there pretty much. ALR up next across the line. He goes provisional pole on a 1:45.8. What a lap. Right, there we go. I'm just trying to keep as the mic as close as possible. What a lap from ALR on a 1:45.8. Surprised all of us, if you ask me. I think that's his first pole position. If Jimmy can deny him, which he isn't, and I'm pretty sure that is ALR's first pole position in GT racing. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I think happened. KG up in second, Mr. Bazak in third, Fuba in fourth, Jamie fifth, I think it was Filthy in Reno in sixth, Filthy seventh, Typos eighth, Chills ninth, Pyro in 10th, Kingston 11th, Lego 12th, Andy 13th, Skittles 14th, and Sam Glove in last place. But it is a rolling start, so it should be quite chill, and it's going to be lights out and away we go pretty soon. And away we go. And looks like KG is already making a move on his teammate, only just joining tier 2, and he's already up into first place. And ALR tries to go back at his teammate, Mr. Bazak, as well, attacking Fuba, going side by side with him, and into turn 3 we go. Between four, I'm pretty sure it was nearly 4 abreast, as we head into turn 3. Fuba picks up a position. Jamie now alongside Mr. Bazak goes
4th, and Mr. Bazak down in 5th. Typos in 6th, and as we head into turn 4, what is going to happen as Mr. Bazak and Jamie still going at this side by side? Now Jamie is attacking Fuba for the position, and Jamie picks up the podium position, but Fuba, with the straight line speed of the Mustang, up into 3rd. It's Jamie again round the outside. He goes off turn 5, and that is a beautiful move on Fuba. Oh, hold on, just 1 second.
Consistently so. I'm not going to end the stream. I will carry on with it. Consistently something. Just I'll try and get back to commentating. Uber and Reno into turn 4. Nothing will happen for Reno. Mr. Bazak just running quite wide. Jamie trying to keep up with these 3 drivers. Fuba and Reno going side by side into turn 5. Keeps nice and simple. These guys and Mr. Bazak now joining the party as Reno just holding up for P3 just now. Mr. Bazak hitting a bit of the gravel. Fuba had to slow down. So he's down to P5 as Mr. Bazak tries to chase down after Reno. Jamie P6, the filthy 7th. As he's making his ALR debut. So he's not doing too bad of a job at the moment, you just noticed. Let's see, Mr. Bazak only 4 tenths behind
Reno. Can he make something from this as they head up the hill into turn 3, and looks like Reno had the better exit out of turn 1. And no moves happening so far. Fuba tried it on Bazak, but unfortunately he was too far back. Same as Jamie, he tried to make a move on Fuba, but it looks like it's going to be Filthy. He'll try a move with a dive bomb, but he keeps it clean. Just for now. Pyro trying to hold off Andy, as he's now going to be the only man trying to fight for the constructors by himself, as his teammate Olive has been promoted to T1. Andy on the inside now. As Pyro now sets the fastest second sector of the race, as Andy now on the inside, as Pyro tries to hit the curb, and we're going to go side by side down the hill into turn 10, and it's going to be Andy's corner in the turn in. I'm just lost for words at this point, and Andy making a massive risk, which actually paid off. Andy now with the fastest lap of a 1:40.2. I hope you guys can actually hear me over the actual, the actual racer. Because I know it's a bit quiet, but I will eventually change it. Typos now with the fastest lap of a 1:40.8 as he tries to catch up with the rest of the pack, as Andy now is on the back of Fuba, so he caught up to him quite quickly, comparing Andy to Pyro, as Andy does have some experience in Tier 2 from last season, in Season 5 I'm pretty sure it was, as we head into turn 5 now with these drivers, as Sam Glove making a move on Pyro on the inside, and he just cannot convert it to P9, but he stays 10th, as the track seems to be drying off rapidly, as times are starting to decrease. As I was saying. As the rain has also stopped, pretty sure, and it's just pure foggy. So soon we will have a change of tyres, pretty sure, and will be needing compound tyre, I think personally, as there goes Sam Glove on Pyro into turn 1 we go. Will Pyro hold on to P9, or is it going to be Sam Glove's turn? It is going to be Sam Glove's turn, as Pyro stays alongside with him. Between these two, and it's going to be Sam Glove who will take P9 from the straight line speed of the Mustang. And will Pyro try to make a dive bomb? He won't. He will stay 10th, but Chills now in 10th as he tried to make a dive bomb. And Pyro! No. As everything has just gone wrong for Pyro there. Reno retaining P4 surprisingly after Mr. Bazak's attack on Reno. All this time pressure is mounting on Reno to keep that P3 for the Jaguar team, as Skittles tries to make his way up the field to give the Jaguar team some good points. Going to have to turn up my mic with the settings as I didn't have any time. And Filthy on Jamie up into B5 as Jamie tries to switch back, and is it going to work out for Jamie? It's not going to work out, and Filthy on the inside line on Jamie and brings up puts him in P5. What a debut this has been for Filthy. in ALR. As Fuba now on Andy, and it's going to be Fuba's turn. No, Andy will stay ahead of Fuba for now, but I'm pretty sure the straight line speed of the Mustang will keep him in contention for P7. Or is it going to be a dive bomb? It's not going to be a dive bomb, I don't think. As we look at Andy around the outside, but Filthy went wide. We have 4 cars into turn 3 as Filthy has lost around 3 positions, as Andy Fuba going down into turn 4 side by side. Andy around the outside. Andy retains P6 as Fuba had to tuck in just behind. It was a weird camera angle there as, whoa, what just happened there? Jamie still in P5. Andy P6, but Fuba tried to go on a move there on Andy, as we see here. Andy's Fuba's not giving up on that P6 as he goes on the inside, making a little bit of contact there, which doesn't send them both spinning. Surprise, surprise, but Andy does retain P6 and Jamie will basically just get away as Mr. Bazik finally overtook Reno. And Mr. Bazik is up into P3 as Reno tried to go for the move and sent himself instead to the Shadow Realm as he tried to go for the dive bomb, but unfortunately it just didn't work. He's lucky he did not catch Mr. Bazik's car, as that would have been a penalty heading Reno's way. Jamie P5 as Reno goes quite deep there into turn 3, misjudging his braking point, and looks like the rain is back. And down into turn 4 we go with Reno, Jamie and Andy. Are we going to see a move from any of them into turn 4? No, we will not. Jamie going quite deep there as Reno tries to defend his position, keeping his car nice and centered as he hits the grass on the way. And into turn 5 we go. Again using all the curb he can to give himself that extra bit of pace, but Reno seems to be a little too fast for all of them, as actually Andy on the back of Jamie's car, literally pushing in, as there goes Andy, and is it going to be B5? No, it will not be, as he struggles to find his braking point, looks like. Looks like some of the drivers are actually using the traction a little bit as well, I've noticed. You know, still not safe from Jamie. Jamie's not safe from Andy, as they can at any point try and make the dive bomb, but they keep it clean for now. Type Boss, he hasn't been mentioned a fair bit, and are we going to see a dive bomb actually into turn 3 from Lego? No, we will not. Chills, Type Boss, Filthy are basically just chilling here at the moment. As we look forwards, and Andy forcing Jamie to a mistake, as Jamie went a bit deep there into turn 4, as Jamie will try and get back at Andy. And who knows what's going to happen, as Andy again misjudges his braking point at Jamie up into P5. What is going on between these drivers, as there's contact made a little bit there between Jamie and Andy, as we see here, and Andy Jamie again switching places. Into turn 10 we go. No, nothing. Nothing. Just yet. Hold on. Look backwards, there we go. 16 minutes in. No pit stops have been made. It's still a Porsche 1-2 between ALR and KG Racing. Chill's using all the curve he can. As I just saw that into turn 1, and Lego finally breaks the deadlock, same as Skittles, up into P11 as they go side by side. Skittles and Lego into turn 2, now turn 3 up the hill, and this big... Whoa, I thought there was contact made as Lego on the inside line. Skittles trying to make the switch back, but Booba instead into a fourth. It was V12 then. But Skittles just had the better exit, and Fuba back at Skittles up into B11. Fuba goes on the inside line as Skittles tries to defend his position, and he cannot get it, I don't think, as we head into turn 5, and Skittles does make it again. Going into turn 5, Skittles up into P11 as Fuba will have to chase down Skittles once again for the third time this lap. And that was a roller coaster, looks like. As we head further up the grid, Filthy Typhos chills as Lego tries to catch up to him, which doesn't seem to be happening at the moment. So they're trying to look for a close battle, and there it is. Eventually found one as the track seems to be drying out again. I don't see any rain, but there is patches of rain on track, or water on track I should say. Chills and Typhos. Chills could have a go here as he tries to go on the inside line on Typhos as he break in late, and Typhos just in the nick of time, but Chills early on the power, and they go side by side as we head into turn 4 down the hill with the Corvette and the Hyundai. It's going to be Typhos who retains P8 heading into turn 4. Chills a Samglov, blue flags looks like. Typhos and Chills into turn 5 just went, and into turn 6 Typhos sets the fastest second sector. Round turn 10 and 11 as Chills cannot find the answers to how quick Typhos can be. As I can see, Skittles and Fuba quite close actually. Here as Skittles sets his personal best of 1:38.6. Fuba with the fastest lap of 1:37.5. So the track seems to be drying out quickly. As Skittles looks like overtakes Lego, as Lego went quite deep, and will Lego make a dive for even Fuba as I thought Fuba was going to go for a move, but instead it's Lego going wide. Typhos going wide, and Skittles. Where's Skittles gone? Oh, he's down in P12. Oh. That's quite unfortunate from Skittles' point of view as Fuba and Lego. P9 and 10. Typhos making a massive mistake into turn 3, same as Skittles, who's down in P12. There's a nice little gap to Kingston. At the same time, he has other cars to worry about, as the times are decreasing, as ALR sets at 136. Never mind. KG Racing sets at 136.1. Lego and Fuba. Here we are, as one of the drivers just pit. Pretty sure it's Chills is in the pits. What tyre though, as the track is still damp. I can even tell in the pit lane. Same on the track as well. Lego and Fuba, P8 and 9. As Chills could have activated the undercut at this point. And is he going to go on the intermediate tyre, or is it going to be a dry tyre, as Lego on the inside with a massive dive bomb, and he actually converts it into P8 as Fuba, but is well, he's on the back of him, and now they're going to be side by side going into turn 4. And who's going to have the upper hand? Is it going to be Fuba, or is Lego actually going to defend this round the outside? Lego braking late. Fuba had to brake early, as Lego did cut him off. Lego defending his position in P8. And what tyre has Chills gone on? He's gone on the dries. So he thinks that it's the perfect time. I don't know. I really don't know, as there are parts of the track which are damp, especially the curbs. And I don't know if he's actually made a mistake now, as Reno sees P3 in his sight. Jamie and Filthy close together as well, only within a second. And as we look behind us, Lego and Fuba at it again, as Fuba is good. I thought he was going to go for the into turn 1. He won't. Maybe Jamie and Filthy. Maybe not. Okay. Ignore me. Lego still trying to hold on to that P8, as yellow flags are ahead of us, and it's what just happened. And looks like it's Reno who had a massive mare, as Jamie tries to brake very late, and it's P4 for Jamie. Mr. Bazik extends his P3 advantage. Filthy, still Filthy, into turn 5 as he tries to chase down after Jamie. Reno unfortunately making a recovery drive once again. Lego and Fuba P8 and P9, as they have been battling for nearly 3 laps now. As I left one of my friends on looks like someone's in the pit. Looks like someone's in the pits as well. It is Lego in the pits. Oh no, Reno. An absolute nightmare. That's the driver's worst fear, honestly, spinning out, as Jamie and Filthy are close together actually. There they are. Again, Filthy goes for the dive for a move, and he makes it P4. Jamie with a switchback, and can actually Jamie convert this into a P4? And unfortunately he had to tuck in behind the Filthy, and Jamie losing it completely, and Filthy just filthy like, and that's it. Absolute filth. ALR in the pit lane. Mr. Bazik up into P2. Filthy on the podium at the moment, as looks like it is the pit stop phase, or is it going to be intermediate tyres, as they only had to they need to refill for fuel. ALR, what tyre? Dries. Okay. Skittles up into P6, as he's been doing quite a bit of fuel saving, and that puts him up to P5. As KG laps another driver of, I'm pretty sure it was Pyro this time. As KG doing a brilliant job saving his fuel and making this race look absolutely easy. Mr. Bazik doing a very good job of fuel as he tries to go on that one-stop strategy, and it might even pay out for him if he keeps on with the lift and coast, actually, as he still has a quarter of the tank left. So, to be fully honest, no, never mind, he pits, as looks like the dries seem to be the way to go, as Jamie, I thought he was about to hit the wall. Is Skittles going to pit, or is he going to stay out? ALR making it so easy for himself, and it seems to me like it is time for dries, as ALR surprising me with the drift. Okay, alright. ALR up at the B3. Mr. Bazik on soft tyres now, as he only pits for 1/4 of his fuel, so he's now up to half a tank, and Mr. Bazik spinning immediately, and a 3-second time penalty it is. Jamie overtakes Mr. Bazik, and it is a nightmare for Mr. Bazik. Oh no, it's an absolute nightmare for him, as Skittles now, he's still in P6, so going long is the way to go. Fuba up into P6, Type Boss has left the session. Unfortunately, he can't have another. Kingston spins on the exit of the pit lane. Reno overtakes him nice and easy, as Reno is now on the soft tyre, so it is the crossover phase. And Chills couldn't get it right. He took too long. He took too long, and KG down in P2 for now, but Filthy is yet to pit, as he has I thought he had a steam and ALR beyond him, but he doesn't. KG is actually ahead of him, as he's now on a soft compound tyre and nearly loses it, just as the drivers cannot. It's really weird for them at the moment, and it looks like Filthy leading the feature race for the first time in his ALR career. And is this the lap where he's going to pit, or is he going to carry on? As there's Mr. Bazik with Fuba as we speak, and Kingston with Samglove, but that doesn't really matter at this point. Chills and Andy, P11 and P12. There's just no battles going on, like, that's the thing. And Filthy finally into the pit lane, KG will take back his lead, but no! He spins! And ALR will take his spot at the front. Or has Filthy actually got it right, and is he going to end up on a podium? As he's only in the pit lane just now, already changed the tyres, so now it's a race against time. Jamie could possibly, or even Filthy could possibly end up on the podium. It's going to be interesting to see who's got it right as Jamie rounds the last bend. KG finally overtaken Filthy, but no! Filthy has got it right completely. Going long was the strategy and actually paid off for him as he's now in second place. ALR is leading once again. Filthy, out of nowhere, bringing an absolutely brilliant strategy, going long and pitting on lap 18 as actually, wow, that is a brilliant strategy as KG tries to overtake Filthy, but looks like he's not going to overtake him into turn 4, so KG will try to do it again as they have to try and stay off the wet patches for them not to spin and try not to go too much on the curbs, as the curbs seem to be the more wetter part of the track, as KG all over the back of Filthy. So can Filthy break the 1-2 as they intended to, both ALR and KG, as KG absolutely drifted on Filthy as well, and it's going to be KG racing up into P2. Can Filthy do something about this? If he possibly can, and can he stay alongside within a second of KG racing? As we know from season 5, KG was one of the top dogs in last season, but can Filthy, as he did get the better exit, and Filthy already within 4/10 of a second, 3/10. Can he go for the move? But he's going to keep it clean. And with the last 7 minutes remaining, Chills is ahead of him, so he's going to get lapped, I'm pretty sure, soon. As Filthy again is right on the back of his car, and they will keep it clean again through turn 4. And KG did get, I'm pretty sure, the better exit there, but no, he didn't. It's actually Filthy who's got it, and Filthy going quite deep there. And Chills into the gravel he goes, so Filthy just lapped his own teammate. BTSD Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas 2020. So into turn 10 we go with these two, and it's going to be a third lap running between these two, as I'm going to stay on this battle for now. 2 attempts separate them, and Filthy into turn 1. He could have him here, and he does have him, as KG tried to switch back, and unfortunately he couldn't work out for him. KG, up the hill we go with Filthy. And did Filthy get the better exit? I'm pretty sure he did, as he seems to be earning time the same as KG, and KG probably with a dive bomb, but he will keep it clean for now as he tries to go on the inside line of Filthy, and Filthy just cut the line for KG as he was about to make the move, and thankfully Filthy did hold off KG's attack as they head into turn 4. KG and Filthy, KG breaking very late just to gain that extra bit of temps, as you do sacrifice absolutely everything if you try to break late, and he actually earned quite a bit actually from breaking late, as KG has gained himself about 4 temps. Filthy in second, KG rounding off the final place of the podium. just for now, but that still could all change. 4 minutes remaining between KG and Filthy, as I will stay on this fight for now. There might be other fights, however this one is for the podium as KG trying to keep his car straight, and surprisingly that didn't cost him much time, as Filthy as well done the exact same. As you see a car there in turn 11 as Filthy goes a bit wide, and KG, there's big contact, and KG on the grass. Filthy, that was a bit filthy, but they go side by side, and Filthy does take second for now, but they're gonna head up the hill into turn 3, and KG has to hold on for P3 as he cannot make the move there. He has to get a good exit from this turn, and he did, as he's gaining on Filthy, using that slipstream coming out of the Hyundai, and it's going to be the Porsche driver who will have to settle for third. Filthy just holding off for another day, as ALR keeps extending his lead due to Filthy and KG racing into turn 5. We go as KG does it all as Apex is using all the curb on the exit, same as Filthy, and this could be Filthy's dream debut on in ALR with 2.5 minutes left of racing. Can he get his first ALR podium? And it's such a shame that my mic is so quiet, unfortunately, as I have to stay on this fight for now, as this is the closest fight we have so far. Filthy and KG for the 4th lap running, as KG goes a bit deep, and Filthy will run away with it. He's already a second up, and it's going to be Filthy, I think, who will secure P2. Or will he? As KG could go back at him. You never know. In GT racing, we've seen some incredible comebacks. So, can KG recover from this, as he has a 1 second deficit to overcome, and he's going to use all his power, but no! He hits the gravel, and it's over. It's over for KG. It's Filthy who comes out on top in P2, and KG will have... He was leading the whole time, except for ALR, and it's so sad for a battle to end that way, in a driver going to the gravel trap, as Jamie in P5 hits the gravel, Mr. Bazak up into P5. Fuba and, well, it was meant to be someone else, but okay. Kingston and Samgrove still fighting. As I'm just putting things like Reno out of a spinner on turn 1, and I'm pretty sure it was lap 16 where he spun. P4. What a recovery! Honestly, brilliant recovery from Reno King. Honestly, the Dutchman. And with only 15 seconds to go, this will be either the last lap for everyone, or they're going to be lapped. And 5 seconds to go. And there it is. Skittles will finish the race in P10. Lego will have to settle in for 11th. Pyro will have to settle in for 12th. Chills 13th, as he just made it over the line. Sam Glove had to finish the race already, 14th. ALR rounding off the last 2 corners to win the feature race in Austria. Unfortunately not with the fastest lap, as he celebrates weaving his car left, right and then left as he wins, and Filthy just in behind. What a debut for him, KG. This could actually all change as KG going slow down the straight and Reno all the momentum, but KG just holds on, rounding off the podium. Reno 2 seconds and he had the podium in his sight. Mr. Bazik and Jamie rounding off the last turn, 5th and 6th. Fuba spinning out on the last turn as he has to reverse, and you see Charles there finally rounded off, but actually it could all change as Andy, last minute drama, Andy secures P7, Kingston in P8 and Fuba from 7th. He couldn't keep his car straight, spinning and then spinning again. He's unfortunately in P9. He's going to be devastated that he couldn't get P7. Andy and Kingston, Robin in the nick of time from Fuba. That is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate for him. He's going to be angry at himself. He's not going to be happy with the result that he got today. Jay O'Leary can be very happy from this result. Filthy, what a debut from him in P2 and P5, I think it is, or P7 or something like that. So it's been brilliant debut for the debutant of Filthy. KG Racing as well, brilliant display, double podium in one race. Mr. Bazik on the podium with 5th, I think. So it has been interesting to see these guys race in Austria, as unfortunately I only got one qualifying session in. Hopefully the microphone wasn't too bad, as I was testing it only just now. And for the next one I will have the mic a little bit louder so that you lot can hear me, and I will make sure that you guys can hear me over the top of the engines, as it was quite loud. So that's hopefully you could still hear something, but I will make sure to change that, basically. After all, great day of racing. Sorry I haven't been myself over the past 2 streams on, well, last stream I was absolutely class, but my mic decided to well, mess up and everything, so the comms were absolutely brilliant, but my mic said something else. Eventually I got a brand new mic today, and I've not been having the best week. That's another thing. If you guys have stayed for this long and you have been, well, if you've been listening and everything like that, I've not had a good week at all. I am a bit depressed on what happened to me in my life, which I will explain in the Discord if you guys want to hear it, or you could DM me or anything like that. But my week has not been great. That's why I'm a little bit down. So that's why the stream was kind of quickly set up and everything like that. So that's my apologies, and hopefully next week will be, well, for me it will be hopefully a better week, as we are racing in Dragon Trail Gardens reverse, I'm pretty sure it is. So that should be quite interesting, as the last time we went there was it on the Saturday League, which is still on and everything like that. So yeah, I will see you guys in Dragon Trail for round 5, and hopefully with a more enthusiastic me than today, basically.